Stop hate speeches, INEC warns politicians. Hoodlums remove 12-year-old student's eye in Bauchi. Nigeria leads in yam production, federal government. The Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) on Tuesday warned politicians and their supporters against bullying, cyber sleuth, and hate speeches during electionary campaigns. Dr. A. Longpent, who is a Kogi resident electoral commissioner, gave the warning during the commission's engagements with representatives of political parties, traditional rulers, religious, and community leaders in Lokoja, Kogi State. The forum was one of a series of stakeholders' engagements and consultations preparatory organized by the Commission towards the conduct of the 2023 general elections in Nigeria. The Commission engaged stakeholders on a wide range of issues including electionary campaigns, schedules of PVC distribution, security, election officials' conduct before and during elections in the state. Longpet said that the warning became necessary because INEC was committed to delivering a free, successful, and credible elections in 2023. Already, we are prosecuting an election offender arising from use of foul language and hate speech, having committed an election offense contrary and punishable under sections 91 to 97 of the new electoral law. As a commission, we will not condone thuggery, use of abusive language, and cyberbullying of political opponents during electionary campaigns for the forthcoming 2023 general elections in Kogi. This commission has been consistent in mapping out measures and procedures that will make the entire electoral process seamless for the voters, he said. Longpet also said the INEC embarked on an exercise tagged expansion of vote access to polling units aimed at ensuring that the voter has a pleasant experience during the PVC collection and election day. He said that the commission has made PVC distribution so easy by taking them to the ward level for people to conveniently pick up their voters' card without cost of transportation or other logistic problems. Two yet to be identified hoodlums in Kafin Madaki headquarters of Ganjuwa local government area of Bauchi State have removed one of the eyes of a 12-year-old student. It was gathered that the victim, Najib Usaini, an indigene of Kano State, came to Kafin Madaki to acquire Quranic education. The Bauchi State Police Public Relations Officer Ahmed confirmed the incident in a statement on Tuesday. He said that the State Commissioner of Police Aminu had ordered a thorough investigation into the incident, adding that a manhunt for the suspect had begun. Ahmed said Najib Usaini, who was attending Quranic school in Kafin Madaki, was barely a year in the state when the incident occurred on December 9, 2022 around 2 a.m. at Onguwa Yama, not far from the victim's school. It was revealed that two unknown people who came on a motorcycle lured the victim to a neighbor house to assist them to call a lady. They took the victim on their bike straight to an isolated area near the Anyagona Wakili of the same village. They stopped the motorcycle in a bushy area and forcefully plucked the right eye of the victim and consequently abandoned him in a pool of blood. The victim managed to reach a point where he was cited by some of his colleagues and was rushed to his teacher. The incident was reported to the Ganjuwa Divisional Police Headquarters. Discreet investigation commenced in earnest and the victim was rushed to the Abubakar Tafawa Balewa Teaching Hospital, Bauchi. The CP, according to the statement, vowed that the perpetrators of the criminal act will soon be apprehended. The federal government on Tuesday, December 13, 2022 said Nigeria is nowhere in the map of countries that export yam despite being a leading producer of the crop. It, however, stated that this must be addressed, stressing that it was currently collaborating with relevant stakeholders to resuscitate yam export from Nigeria to boost wealth creation and food security. The Permanent Secretary, Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development, Ernest, disclosed this at the stakeholders workshop in Abuja. Represented by the Director of Federal Department of Agriculture, Abdullahi Abubakar, the Permanent Secretary said the aim of the meeting was to resuscitate the nation's consciousness on the export of yam. He said Nigeria is a leading producer of fresh yams, yet it is unfortunate to know that despite the huge production, Nigeria is nowhere in the map of countries that export yams. If we must have sustainable food security for a teeming population of over 200 million people and have enough to export to other countries, there is a need to critically examine the factors working against the quality production and export of our major commodities of yam, which is one of them. It therefore becomes imperative to put Nigeria in its right position by considering its contribution to global production. In 2020, Nigeria contributed 67%, while Ghana 10% to global yam output. However, Ghana remains the second highest world exporter of yam for over 10 years and the highest in West Africa with 94% annual export contribution. The Permanent Secretary expressed optimism that Nigeria could earn 6 times more than Ghana based on Nigeria's production capacity. Ernest stressed that to achieve the enormous task of repositioning yam as an export product, deliberate action must be taken to move yam production, processing, and marketing to the next level in line with international best practices. Here are the headlines again. Stop hate speeches, INEC warns politicians. Hoodlums remove 12-year-old students' eye in Bauchi. Nigeria leads in yam production, federal government. Thank you for staying tuned. I am Odeleke Mufi. Follow.